So as we're driving home back from the Western Canadian Reptile Expo, we figured we stop by this place and look for some animals, but it has been a downpour. But looks like there's some sun coming out. We might get lucky, but with all the rain, I'm feeling it's going to be pretty mucky and a mess, and most of the animals are going to be hiding, so we're probably going to find anything, but if we're lucky, we might find some cool stuff. What you doing?
Trying to flip rocks to find things. Trying to find snakes.
What kind of snakes are we going to find?
Ideally some, maybe not in this weather, but some western hognose or some rattlesnakes or some bull snakes. Maybe some garter snakes.
Maybe a scorpion?
Maybe a scorpion. Yeah.
Canada's only boreal scorpion.
Yep.
About pinky nail sized.
Maybe some toads too.
That'd be awesome. And if we get lucky, we might find a salamander and maybe even a horned lizard, possibly.
Yeah.
The terrain here is beautiful. It's so, with all the valleys, like we're from Manitoba, right? So we don't get to see as much of this kind of stuff.
These weird looking rocks. These guys are red sandstone that's eroded from the bedrock, the softer bedrock that's around. They're believed to be like the largest examples of this kind of natural phenomenon happening. We made it a natural area in Alberta here. It's just a little weird.
When you're out herping, which is looking for reptiles, you're obviously flipping a lot of rocks. You want to take a look underneath, see if there's anything fun to play with. And then you want to put that rock right back where you found it. You don't want to interrupt nature too much. You want to keep it as natural and beautiful as possible. And there's this one that looks like a lizard or a dinosaur that's been buried in the sand. Oh. Looks like we're on Mars. If we were lucky and it was nice and sunny, there'd be a bunch of animals out basking. We'd have a better chance of finding stuff. But because of the torrential downpour that we just had, everyone's in hiding, just trying to get out of the rain. And now everything's slippery and I'm going to fall. This is not the ideal time to be out here. Why does he barely walk? Yeah, we'll definitely have to come back here in the fall with the sun out. If it's warmer, you'll have animals out like sunbasking, hunting, doing all sorts of stuff. Not just hiding. What'd you find?
There's a fossil. Just a little small one in there. I have to wash it off to see exactly what it is, but there's something in there. Looks like there's something else deeper, so when I get home I'll crack this open and see how deep this goes.
You got beautiful mosses and like all these little plants growing, and then just big water wash, and then these big boulders. It's so interesting. Kenzi's a rock flipper that wants to check every nook and cranny, see if she can find anything in any little hole. I'm more of a walker. I just hope I get lucky when something comes slithering or walking past my path as I'm just out taking a little walk.
It's metallic green.
Wow, that's cool. The stuff you find under rocks. So what did we find while we were there?
Pretty much nothing.
Yeah, weather did not help us at all. But thanks for watching.